The elections last night in New York City, while coming as no surprise, is truly a day that will live in infamy. You have someone by the name of Zohran Mamdani, who is a vehement anti-Semite, anti-Christian, supporter of the terrorist organization Hamas, who believes in the river to the sea, the annihilation of Israel, and therefore Christians by extension as well. He looks like the devil. He acts like the devil. He is the devil. You have my word at Freedom Watch that we're going to do everything we can, legally and peacefully, to cut the legs out from under Zohran Mamdani, not just for New York City, because New York City's probably already gone. Frankly, the city has been a wreck for a very long time. It's in disrepair. It has 6 rats for every one person. I lived there for a while. I don't like New York City. I don't like the politics of New York City. Ultra leftist. It's even worse than in California. But this guy, it's going to spread, and it's going to spread fast to every major city. So you have my word that we at Freedom Watch will do everything we can, civilly and criminally, to hold him accountable, to have him removed from the body politic, not just of New York City, but throughout the United States. And the fact that you have these leftist Democrat politicians coming to his defense, supporting him, tells you what we're dealing with at this time. It's ironic that he gets up there on his mantle, he spews forth hatred, spews forth lies, just like the devil. The devil will tell you whatever needs to be said so he can accomplish his nefarious purposes. But at the same time, someone like Charlie Kirk's life is cut short by a radical leftist. I think there may have been a plan here. Promote Zohran Mamdani, let him flourish, get out there, do his thing in his despotic way, in his terrorist supporting way, in his anti-Jewish and anti-Christian way, destroying our Judeo-Christian ethics, while at the same time eliminating someone like Charlie Kirk of Turning Point USA. I'm not saying the two are related, but certainly there's a coincidence here. And this is very important because the American people need to rise up right now. As Ayn Rand predicted in 1958 with Atlas Shrugged, communism is now truly on the rise. And the fact that Fox News would just simply, generally speaking, with a few exceptions like Harris Faulkner and Jesse Waters, call him a Democrat socialist, shows you how cowardly Fox News is, much more than a Democrat socialist. You can't be politically correct under these circumstances. This is not a time for moderation, as Barry Goldwater would have said, a great Republican leader, when there actually were principles in the Republican Party many years ago. Right now, one of the few people that has principles is Nancy Mace, who in my personal capacity I help. In fact, bringing a lawsuit for her because she's been attempted to be destroyed by liars in South Carolina dealing with her incident at a airport, Charleston's airport, where she didn't get adequate security. This is what goes on. The people who are strong, the people who stand up for things, including yours truly, become targets. And people like Zohran Mamdani goes merrily along. So listen to what I say, but more importantly, listen to what I do. And you have my pledge that we're going to bring hard-hitting cases to remove this guy from office and to serve as an example for the other clowns around the country, the leftist clowns. And they're more than clowns, they're evil clowns. They're like a Stephen King clown novel, to have them eliminated peacefully and legally from our body politic before this cancer of communism and pro-terrorism goes forth. The irony is there are many good Muslims. The irony is the Gulf states want to make peace. The irony is the leader of Saudi Arabia, Osama bin, not Osama bin Laden, but Mohammed bin Laden, would make a better mayor of New York City than Zohran Mamdani. He wants to make peace. He wants to make peace with Christians and Jews to flourish. But you have somebody like this who's no good, who's rotten to the core. And this person needs to be held accountable peacefully and legally. So that's my message for today. Take it for what it's worth. You've got my pledge. My blood is boiling over the fact that this guy thinks that he's riding high. Well, like Frank Sinatra's famous song, riding high in April, shot down in May. This guy needs to be shot down quickly, peacefully, and legally. So go to freedomwatchusa.org, contribute to our cause with tax-deductible contributions. We are your complementary Justice Department to the Trump Justice Department. We're working, in effect, with the president to get the job done. Let us not be afraid. When someone like Mamdani comes forward, and you've got people voting for him on the left, even members of the Marxian Jewish left, and I'm a Christian, but I'm also of Jewish heritage, so I'm very proud of my background. These people are not Jews that voted for him. They're Marxists. Do not blame them. But the many others voted for him as well because they're ill-informed. They're being offered things that will never happen, that could not come to pass, and they're not thinking as to what needs to be done. Well, we need to think. We need to think seriously. And Zohran Mamdani needs to be peacefully and legally eliminated, eradicated now as a legitimate, which he's not, mayor of New York City to prevent it from spreading elsewhere throughout this country. God bless you. God bless your family. God bless America. Remember, the Father and Son will only help us if we help ourselves. Thank you for listening to me. I'll be back tomorrow with another special podcast.